Beljon, Homage to Simon Rodia, 1965. You are now standing before Homage to Simon Rodia, a collection of 19 white cement monoliths sculpted by Beljon, a native of the Netherlands. These sculptures contain enough cement to lay the foundation for several tract housing projects. A structural engineer close to the project once remarked, "They will stand forever." Throughout his life, Beljon hoped that society could welcome a reintegration of fine art into architecture. That vision became a reality in 1965 when the International Sculpture Symposium at Cal State Long Beach was organized. Beljon was invited to create a work that would become an integral part of the vibrant campus community. Beljon believes that an artist looking to create original work must first understand the unseen forces of nature and learn to channel their power into the craft. No one, he claimed, can truly control the chaotic elements of nature, but the wise might learn how to make the uncontrollable work in their favor. Beljon was a true craftsman in every sense of the word. He took pride in carving with the time-honored tools of the trade, a chisel and a hammer, instruments that he had been acquainted with since he was a young man. Beljon's life began in 1922 in Haarlem, the Netherlands. He was born into a family of craftsmen and artisans. At the age of 20, Beljon took employment as a sculptor's assistant in his hometown of Haarlem. By the time he was 23, his abstract style was firmly entrenched. He became part of a new era in sculpture, focusing on the abstract forms at a time when his contemporaries were achieving success with realist works. For several years, Beljon continued to refine his skill by cutting letters in a stone yard. This practice of precise, meticulous carving would eventually become an invaluable asset to his work. At the age of 32, Beljon was offered a teaching position at the Royal Academy of the Arts in The Hague. 3 years later, he became principal of the school and also held part-time positions at other colleges around the country. By day, he guided his young students. By night, his hands transformed slabs of wood, concrete, copper, zinc, and bronze into powerful works of art. When Beljon came to Long Beach for the International Sculpture Symposium, he was rather amused at our American fondness for giving names to inanimate objects. Once he had completed the sculpture, he bestowed upon each tower a unique name. The names include Wanda, Bob, Betts, Dearie, and Laura, presumably the artist's closest friends and family. The artist never wrote any of these names on the towers themselves, so we were fortunate to learn of these names through his friends. He also named one of the towers, Me. When asked what Homage to Simon Rodia expressed, Beljon said, "I don't know, but I could write a book about it. I do sculpture purely out of instincts. We artists have an advantage. We can express things without words. It is like flirting. We can do it without speaking. Words only spoil it." The sculpture is a very male concept, and the best compliment would be a strongly felt response by a woman. I have great admiration and respect for women. We men, apparently, are the strong ones, but it is really women who have strength. Although Beljon didn't feel the need to articulate a specific meaning for the sculpture, he named it after Simon Rodia as a tribute to the Los Angeles native who sculpted the Watts Towers in south-central Los Angeles. Rodia passed away during the Sculpture Symposium on July 16, 1965.